Old Dog, Anti-Imperial to Chill here. One name, three personalities. Old Dog, Anti-Imperial to Chill. All right, you guys. Men, listen up. Women already have your replacement. Fellas, if you mess up, your woman already knows who they are going to replace you with. When your relationship comes to an end, your woman already knows who is going to be the next person they are in a relationship with. If your woman cheats on you, your woman already knows the guy she's probably going to cheat with. Is the next one she has up, the next person up. Fellas, it usually is her friend. Do you have your woman? Does your woman have this guy who's her friend? It could be her work husband. It could be the guy that, she talks to at work all the time and they have lunch together and things like that. It could be her male best friend, right? The guy and they're best friends and she's always been his friend and you meet her and she's like, oh, well, this is my best friend. And he's a guy. He's not gay. Her straight male best friend. Her ex-boyfriend who's now one of her great friends. Your woman knows your replacement. And it's probably one of her friends. So if she has any friends, and look, let me tell you, her replacement, it might even be subconsciously because she'll have friends, guys who are friends. Y'all know orbiters. Do I have to go over the orbiter thing? Do y'all remember? Have y'all seen my video on the orbiters? All right. The orbiters. These are the worst type of guys. These are the guys, and all women have these orbiters. Men, if your woman has orbiters, don't trust her. These orbiters, these are the guys that women put in the friend zone, and these are her friends. And all they do is orbit. You know how there's the sun and the planets, right? The Earth or Jupiter, right? Earth, Jupiter, Mars, Saturn. The planets, here's the sun, and the planets like Earth, they orbit around the sun. Right? The Earth orbits around the sun. The same thing, same concept. This is your female, this is your woman, this is your girlfriend, this is your wife, and her male friends, they just orbit around her. Like the planets orbit around the sun. So we call them orbiters. And these male friends, all they do is they just sit there year after year and they stay in the friend zone. And they're there to talk to your girl whenever she needs. And they're such good friends to her. Like they're the best friends to her. Like whenever she calls to complain about you, they're there to listen to her. And all these male guys, they just orbit around her. And they're such good listeners. And she calls them all the time when she has a problem. Especially when she has a problem with you. And they tell her what she wants to hear. He's no good for you. That's what they tell her about you. They tell her, he's no good for you. Yeah, I understand what you mean. That's terrible he treats you like that. Oh, that's horrible. You shouldn't be with him. And these guys, all they do is orbit around her and tell her what she wants to hear. This is what they do to your woman, your girlfriend or your wife. This is her. And they just orbit around her and tell her what she wants to hear. And she calls them when she needs a shoulder to cry on. And they're there for her, the orbiter. They're there for her. And they just orbit around her. And you know why they orbit around her? Because all they're doing is waiting for that day when she wants to cheat on you. And they're there for her. And they're just waiting for that day when she leaves you so that they're next up. They're just waiting on that day that she calls them and says, I just don't want to be with him no more. I don't want to be here anymore. I want to just get out of this house. And they say, her male orbiter, this guy, he says, oh, come see me. I'll take you out. I'll take you out to dinner. You can come chill with me. And guess what happens that night when your girl or your wife, when she's mad at you? Guess what happens? She slips up and cheats on you with him, the orbiter, who was just waiting all that time, just orbiting around her, having phone conversations, texting her, just orbiting around her, giving her good conversation, entertaining her month after month after month, year after year after year. This orbiter, this guy just orbits around her. He's just there waiting to get the chance to get the pussy. He's just waiting. And he's her friend. And guess what? This orbiter, he's been to your house. Because he's her male friend. And she tells you, I'd never be with the orbiter. He's just a friend. I'd never do anything with him. Or the orbiter could be one of her ex-boyfriends. And she's telling you, oh, you don't have to worry about him. We tried it once, but it didn't work out with the orbiter. It didn't work out with him. So now the orbiter, this guy, he's my best friend. That's what she's telling you. This right here, this is your woman. She's telling you, he's one of my best friends. And she's telling you, guess what? The orbiter, he has his own girlfriend. He doesn't want me. This is what she's telling you. He has his own girlfriend. Oh, we tried it out, but it didn't work out. Now we're just friends. He has his own girlfriend. He doesn't want me. If your girl or your woman would ever call up the orbiter, her friend, call up the orbiter and say, hey, I'm done with my guy. I really feel like I really want to just be with you. I want to see you tonight. Can you come get me and pick me up and we can go to a hotel and be together? Try that out. Tell your girl to call her friend, the orbiter, call her friend and tell him that. And put the phone on speakerphone and you just be there and be quiet. See what her orbiter he's just a friend. See what her orbiter says. I guarantee you 9.9 times out of 10, her just friend, her orbiter, he's going to say, oh, I'll come get you. I'll be there. What time? Because see, this orbiter, if he was just a friend, he wouldn't even think about fucking her. Because he's just a friend. Just like this. Men, you have guy friends who are your friends. Do you think about fucking your guy friend? Men, do you think about fucking your male friend, your guy friend? Heterosexual straight men. You have guy friends. Y'all might watch basketball together. Y'all might watch football together. Do you think about fucking your male friends? No. Because they're just friends. So ask your woman. If your woman was to ever ask her friend, the one she tells you is just a friend, if your woman was ever to ask him, the orbiter, hey, if she was ever to call him up and be like, hey, man, I don't know, man, like, my man's tripping, like, he pisses me off. I really don't want to be here tonight. I just want to get away from him. Is there any way, like, you know, I've been thinking a lot and I really feel like, I don't know, look, I started to have feelings for you lately. I don't know. I had a dream about you. Like, this might sound weird, but I had a dream about you, and I had a dream like you and I like kind of had sex and stuff, and I don't know, it was crazy. But I don't know. I just don't want to be here tonight. This is your woman. Make her say this. Put it on speakerphone. Call her just a friend orbiter and have her say this stuff and see what happens. Have her say this stuff. Yeah, you know, I don't know. I just been thinking about you lately, and I just want to get away from him for tonight. Like, would you come get me and we can go somewhere and just like spend a night together? Have your woman say that. And see what her just a friend. He's just a friend. See what her just a friend says. Because see, men, your male friends, your men friends that you go watch the basketball game with, watch the football game with and stuff like that. Your male friends, if you called up your male friend and said, man, I've been thinking about you, dog. You know what I'm saying? Why don't you come get me and we can go spend the night together at a hotel? Your male friend would be like, man, if you don't get your ass off my fucking phone, the fuck is wrong with you? Because they're just friends. So your male friends, your men friends, they don't think about you in a sexual way because they're just friends. But her male friend, he's not just a friend. So he thinks about her in a sexual way. He's an orbiter. He's not a friend. Don't let your woman fool you. These are orbiters. They just go around her. They're just waiting. Just waiting for her to give them the chance to fuck. Just waiting for her to give them the chance to be with them. Just waiting. So her friend, the orbiter, her friend is your replacement, guys. Her friend, the orbiter, her friend is the guy who's next up after you. Yeah, that friend, the orbiter, her friend. That friend that's come to your cookouts and been in your house. He shakes your hand. He smiles in your face. And the whole time, he's just been orbiting around your woman, waiting to fuck her. That friend. She already knows your replacement. And most likely, it's her friend. Take care, you guys. Have a great day or great night, depending on where you are in the world. Old Dog Anti-Imperial to chill. I love y'all, all right? Check out the video right there. You guys take care, all right? Peace. Bye-bye.